Hi everybody, welcome back to another CYT-Crypto episode. My name is Stephen Aitchison and today we'll be going over the markets. We'll be having a bit of chat, having some coffee and just talking crypto in general, looking over some news stories as well. And we'll just dive straight in. Have I got the right date there? Yeah, 5th of February. So thank you very much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Before we start, if you can go down to the like button and hit that like button just now and subscribe if you've not already subscribed. It really helps the channel. Thank you very much for that. And I'll just see if there's anybody in. We've got a few people in, I think. Yes, we've got a couple of people in. So I'll just jump over to the chat area. Melbourne Skidmore is in the house. Welcome to you. James Oklahoma, one of our brilliant admins. Just send you a message, James. Chris Noble is in the house. Welcome to you. Crypto Don Wan, welcome to you. Liam Hunt. Rob UK is in the house. One of our brilliant admins. Not seen you for a while. Rob, but happy birthday for yesterday. It was Rob's birthday yesterday. So big shout out to Rob, one of our brilliant admins. It was his birthday yesterday. So hope you had a good day, Rob. Lawrence Matthews is in. Alazar is in the house. Ross Davidson, Aloysius. Jan Zek is in. Cookie is in. And Marcus Jafari is in the house as well. So good to see you. Aloysius, thank you for another vid, Steve. I always walk away with something of value after watching your videos. Brilliant. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about, Aloysius. Hopefully, if I can teach you just one wee thing or just kind of show you one wee thing or just that'd be fantastic if you walk away with something like that. So that's brilliant. So that's a really big kind of compliment. Thank you. Rob was saying, wow, thanks. No, thanks to you, Rob. Really good. What you've been doing over the last, God, I don't know, it must be 8 months now we've been as an admin. I can't remember. IoT Financial is in the house as well. Okay, we'll jump over to the markets just now. Just see what's happening in the markets. We'll just refresh that. And I'll reload that and give you all for that. See if it's updating quickly. Yep, I'll catch that later. So we'll do over 100, go 10k. Okay, so markets overall, 113 billion market capitalization, not really moving. It's in a kind of channel just now between 111 and 115. And we've got Bitcoin dominance 53.4% as well. And we have Bitcoin at 3,461 as an average price. We'll look at kind of price I look at on Bitstamp in a wee second. And who's the gainers? We have Bitcoin. So it's Bitcoin with double I in it, up 284%. We kind of looked at it yesterday, but I don't see that lasting. But look at the volume, 2.7 million. 2.7 million. So I don't know. If I'm just going to look at that just now and see the markets it's on. Yeah, it's on X-Rates and DigiFinX. So X-Rates is doing most of the volume. So it's a strange one. So that's B2G. So who else? Pundi X is up 21%. We'll be talking about that in a second as well. Theta, Metaverse, Maker, Decentraland, all up. Tron is up as well. So there's not that many. There's about 30% in the green and 70% in the red. Aurora down 17%, Ravane 12%, Nexo double digit reds at the moment. Okay, we'll look at the whole of the market. This is for the 2,500 caps, and we'll look at the 24-hour kind of prices. So this is with over 10k volume. So Vexanium up 589%. Vexanium. And that's with a volume of 314,000, so it's good volume there as well. And as we said, BTG up 284. BitTorrent, we'll take a look at that in a second as well. That's had a brilliant run up. Fire Lotto, and these ones are kind of just under 100,000. Not look at them. Ad Token up 31%. ADT, which is brilliant. And that's on good volume as well, 2.7 million volume. So that's it for the whole of the market. Okay, we'll look at the Bitcoin price. So Bitcoin price is staying stable, which is good. This is why the alts are going up. If the Bitcoin price is stable or going up, then the alts are going up as well. Unless Bitcoin kind of zooms up by $500, $1,000 or something, the alts are going to stay the same or go down. while everybody gets into BT and BTC. But we're relatively stable. You can see we're in this channel just now, and it's a very tight channel of 3,360 say and 3,470. So it's quite a tight channel there just now. So it's still very precarious. If it breaks that channel, obviously we're going down. We need to hold that 3,350 level to support. That's a major support area just now, and if we can break 3,470, then we could go up from there as well. But we're in this tight channel just now, and we're right slap bang in the middle of that channel as well at 3,417. On the hourly chart, it's looking okay again. It's looking okay. I'm hesitant to say that. 7 EMA has not crossed over the 50 EMA as of yet, but it looks as if it's going to come 9 o'clock, which is about 25 minutes. So that should cross over on the hourly chart, which is a bullish indicator, certainly for me. And we can see here as well, just looking at this. This is on the hourly. And I'll kind of move this up. About there. I'm trying to break out of this as a kind of descending triangle. So this is a slope here, so it's bouncing off that slope at the moment. It should really be there. I'm just trying to get a feel for this just now. I'll take it to there. Yeah, see, there's not really much kind of happening TA wise there, but we're kind of still stable. That's the main thing. So the alts can go up when we're stable, and that's kind of what's happening just now. Okay, we'll look at kind of Binance just now. This is the Bitcoin price, and I kind of called this the other day in the premium group at 15. Was it 15 Satoshi? I can't remember. It was 14, 15 Satoshi. I thought it could double. I think it was 14 Satoshi. So I said I think this might actually double from here. It's not unreasonable to think it might double, and it did double. It's went more than double. It's went up 150% since kind of called it 14. So I got at 14, out at 21, back in at 20, back out at 21, and I stayed out yesterday. Numpty, but I've had a good gain from it, so I'm not complaining at all. Made a good $1,000 from that, but it could have been a couple of thousand or 3,000 there. But it's still going well. If you look at the order books, the volume is still really kind of good on this as well. This is on the kind of 4-hourly chart. So the volume is good. Where does it stop? That's the thing. If you're in that just now, do you get out just now? Do you take the profits? What do you do to set a stop loss? Difficult kind of one to say that. But if you're in it just now, brilliant. It depends on what price you got in, obviously. But a lot of the premium members are still in this as well after jumping back in. So they made a 40-50% profit, jumped back in again, maybe 23, 24, and still in it just now. So it's still looking good according to the order books there and the volume. Although there's a little kind of red bar there for the volume. So it has to slow down at one point. And Pundi X is coming up. Is that going to be the next one to jump? So I've seen Bitcoin jumping up over 100%, a lot more than that. We've seen also, we look at the low Satoshi value ones, we've seen HOT jumping up as well. If we look on the daily chart, and kind of HOT was called as well, you can see that jumping up. And that within the space of 3 weeks, it jumped from 12 Satoshi kind of all the way up to 46, came back down and settling down just now about 35. Is Pundi X going to go the same way? Is Dent going to go the same way? And the next one kind of up to that is Encash. That's at 51 Satoshi, but I still like the look of Pundi X and Dent. Called Pundi X's call of the day yesterday at 17 Satoshi. So we're already up about 20% on that call. And the order books are looking good. 19, 20 Satoshi, so it looks as if it could go 20, 21 Satoshi. So we need to wait and see, but that could form kind of cup and handle here. I'll just look on the NPXS. Bitcoin, we'll look on the 4 hour. So you could get a kind of cup and handle thing here. It's kind of reaching there just now. Comes back down a wee bit, then goes up. And we'll just look at that in the daily. And goes up from there up through that 27 mark. So we might get a cup and handle for Pundi X. So if it reaches 22, and it could well do, I'm thinking that could do that. So this is a kind of mid to long term one, but it was called yesterday's call of the day, and that which lasts 7 days. So we're up already from the call of 17, and just go up to 20. Need to kind of chart it. Just now up to 15.94%. It's up to already, or 17 actually, 17%. So that's good. Just get rid of these. So we've been saying for a while, a lot of these low Satoshi value coins think could well start doubling. They've started doing it already. Hot BTT, which has just came on, that's doubled already as well. So the next kind of targets we're looking at is Pundi X and Dent, and obviously they're good companies as well. Pundi X is making money, Dent is making money as well. So still in Dent. Dent has obviously came down, kind of called that 33. It's came down, but I do still think that's going to do well over the next kind of month or so, or a few weeks or so. But we need to wait and see. But Pundi X is doing well at the moment. Let's go back to chat. Andreas is in the house as well. We haven't Skidmore Rob, another year closer to 100k BTC. Richard Cooper is in. Good morning to you. Mitch Dieter, Crypto Dread is in. Stu Johnson, Ben Paul Gardy is in. Good to see you. Benton Taylor, Yuri Bunka is in the house. Mac Pawn is in as well. And Satoshi Sean is in, and G Slick is in the house as well. Okay, I'll just go to any kind of comments. Alazar got a BTT at 12, sold at 36. That's brilliant. That's fantastic. That's a 200% kind of profit there. When do you think is a good time to get back in again? I was thinking 28 or 29 sats, but I'm not sure if that's going to happen. Alazar, I honestly don't know. It's difficult with that one because you've not really got history with it. So you're kind of flying by the seat of your pants on kind of BTT one. Bitcoin, isn't that a bit like Chinese Elvis? I honestly don't know about that Bitcoin with 2 eyes. I just don't know about it at all. Carat Gold has done okay. Carat Gold coin, I haven't seen that in ages. 14 sold 250. I do have time. I keep both sold at 250 minimum. So you're keeping that to 10x's or more than that, 20x's. Did the same on BTT, but just forward back in at 32. Mervyn Skidmore, I'm not sure that was the right move. It could well be. You never know. There's no point. There's no point me saying, "Yeesh, that was a bit." But if something's gone this high, it might be good to wait on a retrace. But you've done that already. You go back in at 32. So on Binance BTT volume, 60% more as BTC. Yeah, it's kind of crazy the volume just now on BTT. 33. If we look at the volume. TRX is the next one up. It's just crazy. Crazy money. Crazy volume just now. Is it slowing down? It looks as if it's slowing down a wee bit just now. Need to wait and see. Pundi X is doing well on the volume as well if you look at that. XRP the next one. TRX. Expect maybe another jump up for TRX as well. Jumped up yesterday. Expect another wee jump up coming up to 11th of February for this BTT token, especially since it's gone up as well. Matthew Parks, morning all. Pundi doing well, thankfully, hopefully for 30 sats. Yeah, I'm thinking, I'm holding out. I've got a kind of sale order, limit sale order for 37 Satoshi. That's for longer term, but short term, I'm kind of looking at it for this 27 mark. So 27 is this kind of line here. that you can see just now. This is a resistance line, kind of long-term resistance. We're talking going back to October time. So if we can break 27, then we're going up through kind of past 30 and that as well. So we can see if we look at Pundi X on coin signals as well. You can see where it was before. So NPXS, because it doesn't really show you on trading view because you've not got enough kind of details there. So NPXS, BTC, and we'll look at the daily Pundi X. It's going back to April 2018. So was it 237 Satoshi? It's now, obviously we can see it 20. So 10, 11 times off where it was for its all-time high. But you can see on the daily, it does look good on the daily with the 70 EMA crossing over the 50 EMA. So I do like that as a good indicator as well. But yeah, I think this is going to do well. A lot of people have been holding Pundi X for a long time, including myself for a while. We've got it in Community Coin as well, and we've just seen it going down and down and down and down. But this might be the time for Pundi X. And it's kind of ironic because this is the kind of lowest price in Bitcoin for a while, or near its all-time low. Not its all-time low, or near its kind of 18-month low. And kind of Pundi X is now starting to go up. But I do think it is going to go up, and that's why I made it call of the day yesterday. And we're up 17% already, so that's a good rise just now, but I definitely want more than that. I'd definitely like to see more than that. Gary Stewart, morning Steve, looking good. $1,000 in Bitcoin on January 31st would be over $60,000 today. Wow. James Oklahoma gone to Tron A15 and A20, expecting a nice run up, but still expect another one with the airdrop. What do you think is a good target? I still think over 1,000 Satoshi. I think Tron's going to surprise us and jump up again to 1,000 Satoshi. We'll just look at Tron just now. TRX, BTC. So yeah, I think this 1,000 is going to complete that kind of cup and handle. It's not quite got there yet. A lot of people put stock on that. Come back down a wee bit, possibly, and then go back up. But I think 1,000 Satoshi is not unreasonable to kind of reach. Up until the 11th of February, I think is going to do that. My personal opinion though, obviously, big boy pants on and all that stuff. Mark Pong, look at TRX, was 17 in 2017. BTT has to do the same. I go for it. Excellent. If you can hold, that's fantastic. Morning all, finally made one. Excellent, Mark. That's from Mark Scott. And Gino Dow is in the house as well. Okay, we'll look at a couple of the news stories as well. So Facebook makes first blockchain acquisition with Chainspace. So the social media company only acquired the talent from the blockchain firm. So social media giant Facebook has made its first acquisition in the blockchain space by acquiring Chainspace, as per a Cheddar report. So founded by the researchers from University College London, Chainspace is a small blockchain startup developing a decentralized smart contract platform. Its goal is to make the system scalable, overcoming the present constraints of the blockchain technology. So this is kind of news from Facebook, because this has been all over the news as well. I'm just going to see. So it says, like many other companies, Facebook is exploring ways to leverage the power of blockchain technology. This new small team is exploring many different applications. We don't have anything further to share, so there's not much detail about it, but they have bought it. So, and there's kind of been rumblings about Facebook getting into cryptocurrency as well. But this could be the first kind of foray into the blockchain space, not the cryptocurrency space, but the blockchain space. So it would make sense, and we spoke about this yesterday as well, it makes sense for the likes of kind of Facebook, social media companies like Twitter as well, to bring out their own cryptocurrency. And it would, from a business point of view, it makes sense, and from the point of view that there's millions and millions of users there as well. What would be the use case? That would be the question. What would be the use case? But obvious one for Facebook and other social media sites like Twitter and that as well would be tipping, just to tip as well. But we've got a social media company doing that already. It's not come out yet, and that's Howdo. So Howdo are kind of doing that. That's what they aim to do. They're not trying to take over Facebook or anything like that, but they're using that kind of technology and that kind of thinking behind it as well. And they've got their own cryptocurrency already. So we'll see what happens with that. But Howdo are doing something similar to kind of Facebook, but they're ahead of the curve already with that. So it looks interesting. We'll keep an eye on this kind of space, see what happens. And this is kind of everything we know about Facebook's acquisition of the blockchain startup as well. And somebody's saying here as well, it's not just a blockchain, it's a bloody good one, backed with outstanding thinking on how to address issues like scalability, capacity and speed as well. This is from Chainspace as well. So I'll post that link for you as well. This was, kind of found this interesting. We've seen these kind of stories. Ripple moves 1 billion XRP worth 302 million in huge crypto transfer. We've seen stories like that and it only cost 30 cents or something. That's becoming the norm nowadays. But it's got a mysterious message in this one as well. And the mysterious message says crawl, walk, run. Crawl, walk, run. So I just thought that was interesting. I don't know why, I just thought it was interesting. Is it some kind of cryptic clue, or is it what does it kind of mean? And these kind of mysterious messages could mean something, or it's just nothing. It's just a way to make news for another big, huge Ripple or XRP transaction, and it only costing 30 cents. Like if it was a bank, it would cost you thousands to move that much money. The transaction is similar to others that the San Francisco startup has made in the past, but in a unique twist. Crypto whale watchers notice the data from this particular transfer includes a memo with a mysterious message that says crawl, walk, run. So yeah, that's kind of just about Ripple again. Kraken spends 9 figures acquiring an FCA regulated crypto facilities, not regulated, but crypto facilities. It's called that. So cryptocurrency exchange giant Kraken announced today the high profile and expensive acquisition of crypto facilities, an established cryptocurrency trading platform and index provider that is regulated by the Financial Conduct Authority. So this is news from the point of view that a lot of companies are now looking at regulation and thinking future or forward thinking about the kind of regulation that's going to come into the space, or what they think is going to come into the space with regards to regulation. So this is another kind of news story that's kind of supporting that fact as well. The Kraken have acquired the FCA regulated crypto facilities. So that's good news in itself. The other thing is as well, we have to think about the companies that have come out, some of the blockchain companies, some of the projects that we kind of know and love, might get taken over by these traditional businesses. So it could be that Facebook buy the likes of Howdo, for example. They just take it, but I'm not saying that they're going to, I'm not saying they could or they would. I'm just saying it could be that they buy up kind of smaller kind of companies or crypto companies like this as well. We could see that a lot more in the future as well. We could see a lot more acquisitions in the future as well. This is from Live Bitcoin News. 2 experts see Bitcoin BTC rising 84% this year. 84% is nothing really. It just means it goes up to $6,000. But it's just because there's differing opinions. There's others here as well. I'm just going to see this. No, it's not that. No, I must have kind of left that out. As somebody says that Bitcoin is not seen as bottom yet and it's going to fall, the arse is going to fall out of it, basically. That's what they were saying. And these 2 experts are saying Bitcoin is going to rise by 84%. So there's just differing opinions on where Bitcoin is going to go. This was why one analyst sees Litecoin surging 47% despite the crypto markets remaining gloomy. So this is coming up more and more. I'm seeing more and more that a lot of people are thinking Litecoin is going to jump up. And we'll have a look at Litecoin just now. In fact, we'll look at LTC USD. And we'll do it on Coinbase. So it's $33 just now. and it has been as low as $22. So this is near its low of an 18-month low. It's more than that actually. Yeah, it's about 18-month low. So this is an 18-month low for Litecoin, and some experts are saying it's going to go up 47% from here, which is about $50 or something like that. But interesting, if we look on the daily chart, the last time Litecoin crossed over, the 70 EMA crossing over the 50 EMA, was the 23rd of April 2018. Last time it crossed over, that was $146, and it went up to $183 before coming back down. But this is the first time we've had a crossover since then. Apart from here, there was a little crossover here on the 6th of January. So it's looking more and more likely that Litecoin is going to go up. We've had this little kind of jump here. That was just a kind of an indication of what was to come, I think. And it could be there's much bigger rises in store for Litecoin. This is possibly the time to buy, because a lot of people have kind of forgotten about Litecoin. They think it's not going to do any good. It's had bad kind of press of late as well, for no particular reason, just saying it's not relevant anymore. But I do believe Litecoin still has a lot of relevancy in this space as well, and I think it is going to go up from here. So that's just my opinion though, but there's more and more news stories coming out to say that Litecoin is going to go up. And I've read kind of one report from the experts is saying Litecoin is going to go up over $100 this year. So I need to wait and see. So it might be time to buy some Litecoin as well. Crypto upstarts, Ripple, Coinbase, Circle. This is kind of Ethereum World News. And this is... this was a kind of news story. 8 billion Coinbase joins the battle. Contrary to community sentiment, Forbes argues that Coinbase is doing just fine. The Silicon Valley company secured $300 million in funding from Tiger Global, Y Combinator, A16Z, Polychain Cap, and a number of other crypto-friendly venture groups. This round valued Coinbase at jaw-dropping $8 billion, making the firm arguably the most valuable company in the entirety of the Bitcoin ecosystem. So I still think Coinbase have got a place in the kind of crypto ecosystem, and definitely, and I've been saying that for a while now, because they're doing more and more innovative things, trying to get institutional people invested in this as well. So I still think they're doing really well, Coinbase. But that kind of interests me, because there's a lot of sentiment around Coinbase saying it's kind of dead in the water. I definitely don't think it is. I think it's just driving the crypto market up, which is doing well. 200 million crypto trader, big players will eventually enter the market. This was a kind of story from yesterday. 200 million kind of underscore trader is saying that the kind of big players are going to start entering the market soon as well. So I kind of mentioned that yesterday. I think that's it for the news. I think I've covered everything. Facebook, yep, covered that. Ripple, blah de blah. Kraken, yep, covered that as well. Yeah, that's everything I wanted to cover. Okay, so we'll go back to chat, and where are we? ADA price prediction. Oh, goodness knows. That's Sanjoy. ADA, where are they? I still love them for the future. BTC, I think they're sitting about 1100 Satoshi just now. 1095, so... but for this year, oh, goodness knows, it could be anywhere. But for the end of this year, if you're looking for a price prediction, it's going to surpass its all-time high of about 8,000, 8,500. So I think we're going to jump up 8.5 times from here for Cardano. Gino Dow, a lot of people got reg chest today on Bittrex, shorts and longs. Ah, didn't see that. Why was that, Gino? Yuri Bunka, Dent. Yeah, we like Dent as well. I've called Dent as well. Just look at the low Satoshi value ones. 29 just now. This is on the daily. We'll look on the 4 hourly. Doesn't look good in the charts, certainly. So we're sitting at about 25 would be the support. But then, yeah, 25 long-term support. but I do feel this is going to double. I think this is going to be a doubler in the not too distant future. So looking at there for a double from these levels. So yeah, I do like Dent. I do like the kind of company, what they're doing as well with the mobile phones, and they get more and more partnerships on board as well. I just think they're going to jump big time soon. Tron big spike. TRX, BTC. It's on the 4 hour light. Get rid of this. I thought you meant there was a big spike just now. Obviously not a spike at the moment. Going to 1 hour lay. So that was yesterday's one. Benjamin K is in the house. Welcome to you. Monkey Magic is in. Looking forward to seeing what the Shelley release does for ADA. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. See what happens with that. ADA long term. Yeah, definitely long term. Definitely long term bull on that. Barbara Taylor. I heard another YouTuber say Crawl Walk Run statement was once known to have been said by Brad Garlinghouse. So they thinking it's Brad Garlinghouse. So it could be somebody just kind of mimicking that. Brad obviously being CEO of Ripple. Crawl Walk Run, Brad, Facebook, Chain Space. That's from the YouTubers. I'll just have a wee quick look. I've got too much stuff going on in the background here. It's just running really slow. Crawl Walk Run. Nah, we'll just leave it there. So that's been said by Brad Garlinghouse in the past. Gareth Passage is in. Crypto Miner is in as well. Good morning to you. Gino Dalwin. BTT airdrop is done for Tron holders and Tron's keeps rising. BTT rise a win-win with profits. Both own. Yes, indeed, Gino. I'll get the information. Good. David Schwartz. Good morning to you. Gavin Mearns. Morning from Hull. Crypto Eerie. What's Crypto Eerie? Crypto Miner. I've got people who work in R3 Corda. They are key to everything. I've got people who work in R3 Corda. I know R3 is obviously to do with kind of Swift and what they're doing with the banking systems and XRP as well. They are key to everything. So what does that mean, Crypto Miner? You've got people. James Oklahoma, any word on XLM lately? It seems rather stagnant for the time. Yeah, XLM not getting good coverage recently, so if it's not getting good coverage, then it could be a good time to buy. Yeah. 1 second, just look at the daily. Doesn't look good on a daily for stellar lumens. I'm getting towards kind of 12-month low for stellar lumens. There's no word as of yet. All-time low is 797 Satoshi. We've got 2247 Satoshi at the moment. And 4 hour chart. It's not looking good on any of the charts in TA wise, apart from the hourly chart. On the hourly chart, I've had 3 4-screen candles coming into. For long term, I think it could be good, but obviously there's news stories kind of come out about XLM as well that have not been good for it, so it could be a good time to kind of start looking at it. Any news on BAB? I just saw a new advertisement on the BAB app. Yeah, so there was a video on BAB yesterday, I think. Where was it? So I was talking about the new app. And just the first look at the BAB app. That's 3 months ago. Just look at BAB and look at the latest videos. So, and I believe it's gone up to 10 to 11 Satoshi, or 9, 10 Satoshi. I need to kind of look at that again. So videos, this is the first look at the BAB Alpha app. So it's only 27 seconds long. So that's it just now. That was from BAB yesterday. I don't think there's any. Rushdie was the last one. That was 2 weeks ago. So that's as far as I know just now. I think that kind of had an update on Medium as well. Crypto Eerie has video crawl walk run. Right, I'm with you, Gareth. Thanks for that. MFT started moving. Excellent. Got MFT as well in the Crypto Community Fund. 88, yes, which is good. We'll just have a look and see what's happening on Binance. BTT going down slightly to 31.32. You expect a pullback though before it kind of starts another run up, if it's going to have another run up. Let's see what Pundi X is doing. Pundi X is 2021 now, which is good. That's a good jump up. The good order books as well. So yeah, that started to move. So hopefully we're going to go past that 22. If we go to 22, come back down a wee bit, then go up to the 27, that would be kind of what I'm looking for Pundi X to do. But Pundi X is doing well as well. BTT coming back down, as I said, but for obvious reasons it's gone up over 200% already. Dent, not much volume on Dent. Not much happening. Hot starting to move as well. 36, 37. So that could be taking another run up through to pushing to the 50 Satoshi level. And we'll just see the change. There's the highest. BTT, Pundi X, Encash. Kind of moving up. That's good. Theta, Storj, QKC, CMT. Looking good. XYO, yeah, I think we've looked at that in the past. Crypto Miner. Keg, good morning to you. Interledger Protocol will run 90% of things by 2020. Amazon, Facebook said it will be plugged into R3 Corda XRP to do this. Excellent. I didn't know that. Crypto Miner. Aloysius, have you looked at MTN? MTN. Haven't seen as big. MTN, BTC, Bitfinex. Know what MTM is? MTN. There's a medical chain, right? 1 wee second. Right, medical chain. Yeah, I've seen that in kind of ICO stage. Not looked at it since. 1.2 million market cap. There was big hopes for MTN as well. Big hopes for MTN. You can see that it was at 4,190 Satoshi. It's now sitting at 137 Satoshi. So I know it raised a lot of money at Medical Chain. It created a big stir at ICO stage. But 1.2 million, that is kind of low just now. So never checked them out since. Seen what they're up to, but I did know about them at ICO stage. Yuri Bunka, Damien Barlow, Key moving as well. Good. Key 76, not moving that much. Or are you talking about the key? There's two kind of keys. Self key, the key. Aloysius, Medical Chain, sorry, yeah. No, that's my fault. I should have kind of recognised that. I've decided to hold MFT for my double strategy now, gone at 88 and have my sell order at 176. I've got a sell order in for, I think it's 176. So the kind of doubling strategy we're using for in the kind of group, in the premium group, we've got a strategy. There's lots of different strategies we use, but but we've got one of the strategies is a doubling strategy, and we just wait on this. So I'm going to show you the community fund. This is part of the community fund, not the full community fund, and my kind of trading as well. So this is on portfolio, my portfolios. So we started this fund, or I started this fund about, can't remember when it was, 31st of January. So we're talking 5 days ago. So I put in $11,800. So I put in $11,800. It's now worth $12,640, which is good. Just now we've had a realized profit of $650. That was from BTT, and I'll just show you the kind of sold ones just now. So this is for the community. So we lost $128 on AirSwap. That kind of hit the stop loss almost immediately. Biton, I sold some of that to get an account set up with GVT, which is Genesis Vision, so I could start an actual fund up there as a fund manager. So I sold some of that, 13 Satoshi. I should have held off, but it was only 400,000. So that was to get $180 just to set up the GVT account. So that's all that was for, and I kept 2.8 million of it, and made on Biton $800 or something on Biton. Could have made a lot more, but it's all good. We're still in profit just now. So this is where we are just now, and 5% of this is a community fund. So anything that this goes up to $1 million, the community fund would be worth $50,000. So 5% of this is about 630, and the community fund trading started at $300. So we've actually doubled it. It's gone up by 110%. The community trading fund, so that's good, because of this as well. So who's in profit? Pundi X, we're into big time. That's $422 profit in a minute. Another kind of, this was long term Pundi X. This is my trading, and the Pundi X, which is $2,500 worth. So I've got one that I just trade with. I've got a trading pot, a small trading pot. So I trade with that, and this is the Pundi X one. The other ones I've kept long term until they double. Just double in price. As soon as they double in price, sell them, move on to the next one that's on the list. And it's doing okay. It's doing okay. Pundi X obviously up there. We want that to double to 36. Satoshi mainframe, want that to double to 170. Nucleus Vision, want that to double to 100. CYT-Coin was the one I bought 69. It's worth 62 Satoshi just now. Want that to double to 140 Satoshi. So we'll just keep doing that, and we figured we could make a lot of money doing this, but we just have to be patient. And this is why I've got a trading pot as well, and this is the one I've got in Pundi. So I thought I'd share that with you. This is if you're in the premium group. Obviously you get a share of that. If you kind of leave the group, obviously you don't get a share of it. It doesn't matter when you leave. So we'll look at it towards the end of every year, and you get a share of that. We've got also Pundi X, about 400,000 Pundi X. I'll just show you that just now for everybody that's in premium. And we'll go to crypto news. And we'll go to crypto payments. I think it's that one. This is just to see how much we've got of Pundi X itself, just in case this goes up. So we've got $314 with Pundi X tokens as well, 440,000. We've just been given the airdrop from Pundi 2 days ago. So that's good. We've got $314 worth of Pundi X. We've also got about $620 in the community trading fund. So it might be worth a good whack by the end of 2019, but with 180 members, that's not that much. But we'll try and get it up much more than that. So we're doing okay on this just now, the Binance Millionaire Doubler kind of strategy. I'll just keep doing that. Plus, obviously, there's other strategies that we're using as well, doing the daily calls. So if you want to join us in the premium, you can. There's a link down below if you want to join us there. What's our portfolio tracker? It is CYT-Crypto, CryptoCompare.com. So if you go to CryptoCompare.com, it's a really good one. It can be out a couple of times, it can be out sometimes, but it's more often not it's really good. Benton Taylor, Holy Hot, is hot going up again? Hot started moving. Yep, 38 started moving again. Yep, jumped up. Yeah, 13%, which is good. I had a 39 there. So it looks as if hot is on the move again, so that could go up to the 50s or touch 50 from here as well. Pundi X is 2021. That looks as if it's going to dive up as well. BTT moving back up again, 32, 33. So the alt market is doing really well at the minute. Theta is those three that's doing really well. Do you think BTT will drop in price after the airdrop? Yeah, it's inevitable there's going to drop a wee bit. It's inevitable there's going to drop because obviously people are going to get, I think it's 10%. So if you've got, say, 100,000 Tron, for example, and you're going to get 10,000 BTT, which is not that much, to be honest. If you're going to get 10,000 BTT, we'll just see how much that would be. 10. So it's 0.003, which is not that much at all, to be honest. So I don't know if people would sell that. I'd just hold it, to be honest. So you'd have to have a lot to make anything. If you had 1 million Tron, you'd only get 0.03. I believe that's kind of going to be the ratio. So you need about 10 million BTT as an airdrop, which is 100 million Tron, to get 3.3 Bitcoin worth. So no, I don't know if they're going to sell off. I don't know. We'll need to wait and see. It's uncharted territory for BTT because there's not been a real history here. But this could shoot up. This could go up over 100, 200 or something. You just don't know. Pundi still on the move. Still doing good. Crypto Compare. Thanks, Steve. I now have the Go Compare tune stuck in my head. Excellent. Oh, you don't want that stuck in your head? You shouldn't have told me that. It's going to be stuck in my head now. Right, I think that's it for today. Just have another look at the Bitcoin price, BTC USD. Take these off. 3,416. Yeah, it's just steady. Around about that price. Yeah, it's just very wary of it. Obviously very wary. I hope we don't just get too carried away kind of in the alts market and then there's another sudden drop in Bitcoin. But forever the optimist, we'll see how it goes with that. And I wish you, thank you, Steve. Hope you all have an awesome day. Thank you as well. Okay, thank you to everyone who's joined me this morning. Really appreciate your time. I know you could be doing other things, so I do appreciate you kind of staying on the channel and having some crypto and coffee with me as well. Humongous. Humongous. Hi Steve, enjoy your show. Just logged on. Perth, Australia. Excellent. Good to see you here, Hugh. Brilliant to see you here, and thanks for jumping on and kind of leaving a comment as well. Really appreciate it. Okay, I'll see you next time. I'll be there tomorrow. I'll make another call of the day today as well later on, and I'll do that around about 12, 1 o'clock, which is about 4 hours time. So I'll do that, and I'll post that later on. And until next time, namaste. Take care. Bye now.
Here's to the crazy ones, the misfits, the rebels, the troublemakers, the round pegs in the square holes, the ones who see things differently. They're not fond of rules, and they have no respect for the status quo. You can quote them, disagree with them, glorify or vilify them. About the only thing you can't do is ignore them. Because they change things. They push the human race forward. While some may see them as the crazy ones, we see genius. Because the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. Here's to the crazy ones, the misfits,